we're gonna do a Jackson Dairy load. We're gonna pick up Jackson Dairy. This time it is a milk load. Got some groceries over at the grocery store because it's the best place to get food. You know, gas stations and truck stops are terrible. So we're at our truck, parked Bobcat. There's another first lane driver right over there. I wonder if that's that guy I talked to. I trained a guy the other day. I bet that's him. I told him to come park down here because it's just the best place to park, you know. Some coffee and some fresh food. Can't complain. But let's hit the road. Oh man, it's a beautiful day today. It's pretty cold and windy though, but sitting in the truck, it's beautiful. Beautiful blue skies. So let's take a look at our workflow real quick. So here's where I'm at now. We'll go ahead and check in. It's gonna start more miles. And then we're gonna head to Goddard, grab an empty trailer, because I didn't pick it up last night. And then drop over in Hutch, and we're gonna pick up a Jackson Dairy load. And then Jackson Dairy all the way home. Skipping Denver. Which is pretty good. And get home, it'll take about, I don't know, 8.5 hours to get home. So get home pretty quick. Yeah, check that out, salad. I love getting these salads. Yeah, grocery stores they just got healthier food. Like, you can't just eat shit out on the road and expect to feel good when you get home and enjoy your off time, you know. So like a lot of these grocery stores, even Walmart's, like they got those little pre-made salads. Like, they're pretty good. I mean, way better than anything you're gonna get. And then they got like seafood in their seafood section that you can get. The sandwiches. I mean, I hate getting those like pre-made sandwiches because it's like 90% bread and just a little bit of meat. So I think it's better just to make your own sandwiches if you can. But yeah, I mean, when you're trucking, you got to think of it kind of like those guys that are out there sailing, you know. What kind of foods are they eating? They're eating like fruits and vegetables and stuff, because the fruits are going to make you feel better. They're not going to pack in your stomach because you're sitting for hours at a time and stuff, driving cross country. You know, you're out there for 11 hours just sitting, you know. So filling your stomach with like junk food and crackers and, you know, just dry stuff, it all just packs in your gut. And then you get home and you got this big freaking gut, you know, and you're waiting to take a shit, you know. So it's better to get lighter foods like fruit salads, you know, are like the best way to go. And then when you get home and stuff, that's when you can indulge in like big meat and throw down some grill and barbecue and, you know, get down. But I think on the road you gotta eat like, what are they called, the paleo diet? You know, just eat fresh stuff. That's all you gotta do. Just eat fresh stuff. Stop eating that junk food. Stop eating that sugar shit. Sugar is a truck driver's worst enemy. Drinking soda and just candy bars and little like those little breakfast cakes and stuff like that. That's garbage. You can't eat that when you're trucking. They're gonna be as big as like a lot of these fat guys out there. The guys are so fat they can't even get in and out of their truck because that's all they do is sit there just eating chips and Twinkies and Ho-Hos and chugging sodas. Like, I've seen people get gallons of soda over at the truck stop. You can't do that. You gotta stop. Like, just don't put sugar in your body and you'll be alright. Like, it's terrible for you. It's poison. Sugar is poison. If you ever get a chance, do your research on sugar on the human body, and you'll be surprised what you come across. It'll make you quit soda right away. But natural sugars like fruit and stuff, that's not the same thing. Like, that sugar doesn't go right to your gut. It doesn't produce fat. You know, it's actually good. So it's good sugars. Natural sugars are good. It's the processed sugars that they throw in everything. And that's what they do. Subway, oh man, 10% of the bread at Subway is sugar. You're basically eating cake. It's a cake sandwich. That's what gets you addicted to Subway. It's everything's so sweet. The mayonnaise, everything. And that's why Subway's bad for you, because the bread is just terrible. I mean, it's almost better to bring in your own bread and have them make you a sandwich with your bread than it is to use the Subway bread. But yeah, just stay away from fast food and sugar on the road. It's just terrible. I just wanted to get that out. All right, my pre-trip's done. Get going. All right, rolling up here. We gotta find a empty, and they have a bunch of them. Wow. Yeah, pretty good selection last night. Cool. Just set the brake right here. Let's see what we can find. I'm actually gonna walk between the trailers. It's windy, but it's not as bad as last night. Last night I was just freezing. Let's take a look. So all we have to do is just get an empty trailer. Looks like maybe these two here. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, nice and empty. Pretty clean too. If I had to do a broker load, this would be the pretty good trailer. Sometimes, I mean, we deliver groceries, so a lot of times they puncture stuff. They puncture things, and there's just like crap all over the trailer. One time I had to go pick up insulation, and they need a clean trailer, and it was full of dog food at the nose of the trailer. I was so mad. So I had to clean up dog food, sweep the whole trailer out, and get her tidied up. Yeah, but this one looks pretty good. I'm gonna take this one. Hooked up, ready to go. Now we gotta head over to Hutchinson, Kansas. Pick up our Jackson dairy load. That one's gonna be pretty heavy. So let's get on rolling. Oh, we got 2 bobtail first fleets coming in. Woo! Checking out this Small Loves over here in Goddard. They got like 5 pumps, so sometimes this is actually pretty packed. But I'm gonna come in here and get some coffee, and got some pretty nice people in this one because it's a small one out in the middle of nowhere, so the customer service is pretty good. Alright, left to Loves. Yeah, they got this new nitro brewed coffee that they do. It's a cold coffee. So I tried it out. It's like the first time actually eating a full cup. And basically, the nitro brewed coffees are just air. Like, I got a full cup of coffee, and it was the lightest cup of coffee I've ever felt. So like, it's so funny. It's just like they're selling air. So, I mean, the flavor's good. I mean, it's good if you like that coffee taste. Really good flavor and stuff, but I highly doubt it's any better than just a normal cup of coffee. So, I gave that a try. Probably never get it again. It's probably gonna stain my mug too, my coffee mug. Alright, we already dropped my empty right over here. So what these guys do at this warehouse is a lot of times they get salvage from the grocery stores. And salvage could be anything from like recycled cardboard, crates, we got meat crates, bread trays, milk crates. And what they do is they come over to this little building right over here, and they sort it all out. So each trailer that First Fleet gets, they load it'll be a full trailer of meat trays, and we'll take it down to the meat factory, or not the meat factory, the meat plant, whatever you want to call it. And then you get a full trailer of bread trays, and we'll take that down to the bread place so they can reuse the trays. And then same thing with milk. We'll just take it over to the milk, and they'll put gallons of milk in there, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of cool little routine that they got. So it keeps First Fleet busy. So we'll come out and deliver loads to the grocery stores, and then you know, our backhaul is pretty much the salvage or whatever they got. And if they don't have that, they usually get broker loads to go back. So they're making double money, because I think Kroger pays out and back, and if they find a load coming back, that's like double dipping, which is good for the company, bad for the driver, because I get paid the same regardless. So if I drive back empty or if I drive back loaded, it doesn't really matter. Company driver, you get paid the same. So, but that's trucking. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be home more. So make good money, be home more. That's the plan. I don't want to be trucker that stays out and, you know, only comes home once a month, 3 times a year, you know. I believe there's more to living than sitting in a truck driving. So it's like a fair balance. But that's the beauty of trucking. There's a job for just about anyone out there. Whether you want to be home more or just drive regional, or you want long haul, you know, if you just want to keep it easy and have somebody else do all the work, or do it all yourself, you know, lots of options out there. So that's the beauty of trucking. And hiring is super easy. Anybody will hire you. You just go knock on the door. Hey, you need a driver? Boom, hired. I mean, best job to have, I honestly think, is trucking, because you just move and there's work. There's work everywhere. You can't even complain. Alright, we're on the dairy side. Gotta get these tankers a little closer to the wall. Makes it pretty tight coming through here. So we're looking for trailer 3215. Dispatch gave me the trailer number first, so I'd like to pick those up first and then go get the paperwork. Believe it or not, I think it's time for the trailer to air up and everything to balance out. 3215, there she is. Let's back into her. Yeah, I got the trailers pretty close together, so I'm gonna wait for it to air up a little bit, raise it up, and I can drag it out of there. Alright, so we're doing a pre-trip on our reefer unit. Take a look and see if there's a check engine light. No, it just says cooling, and then this is on continuous. So let's take a look and see what the inside looks like, make sure everything's good. Alright, the belts look pretty good. We're not flopping. Gonna make sure that belt. Gonna make sure that belt looks good. This one looks good. And then the alternator belt. Then we check the fluid level in there. Actually looks kind of low. Check our battery. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard me on that reefer pre-trip, but basically you just check all the belts, check the fluid level, you can even check the oil if you want. I usually check the battery just to make sure it ain't like all looking like it's melting or corroded. But you just want to make sure everything will last the trip, because you don't want the reefer to stop working while you're out driving. So, alright, let's get the paperwork. Oh man, we're having a problem. Probably got a big air leak, so our air pressure is not getting higher than 100. So I got to rev it up now. What we're trying to do is fill the airbag so we can drag this trailer forward, but it's not lifting it off the ground. So even with revving, maybe a little higher. Trying to get that air pressure build up. Hopefully we don't have a blown airbag. If we got a blown airbag, that's gonna suck. Alright, finally got the paperwork. Got the trailer loaded up. It's got an air leak, but can't figure it out. There's no airbags on the trailer. So I can't hear any hissing. There's just too much noise in this area. I gotta go out to a better place. But right now it's holding 110 PSI in the air tanks. So at least this will get us down the road and moving. Yeah, nothing more frustrating than a broken trailer. Alright, what's this guy doing? He just kind of parked there. Just like park in the middle of the turn. I gotta turn wide now. Alright, just like your little kid, gotta look both ways. Clear, clear. Head over here to the guard check and get checked out. Hit the road. Ooh, sun's going down. It's a beautiful day. I already got the moon out over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I was checking in over at the Jackson Dairy, and there was another driver there, and he was all bummed out about something. I tried talking to him, you know, I'll talk to any
anybody, but it just seemed like he was super bummed out. Didn't want to, you know, talk. Said he'd been trucking for 20 years and lives in Pennsylvania. Guess he's having a hard time, you know. It is stressful out here when you're having a hard time and you're driving, because sitting in the seat, you know, all you can do is just think about it. Like, you're pretty much helpless. Like, if somebody needs something or needs help at home, you know, there's not much you can do. That's kind of the sad part. But I don't know. I just hope that driver gets his problem resolved and, you know, does what he needs to do. But sun's going down. I'm gonna head over here, get this load weighed. It's pretty heavy, and the air pressure is just sitting right at 110, which is kind of weird though, because I went out there to listen and I couldn't hear any air leaks. So maybe when I get down to the truck stop, I can pinpoint that problem. But it doesn't sound like the trailer. It sounds like it might be my truck. I don't know. Maybe I got a bad airbag or something. I don't know. I'll have to get that figured out, because nothing like getting stranded on the road on the way home. Alright, here at the truck stop. Pull onto that scale over there. Gotta love cat scale. I bet we're gonna be like really heavy on the drives.
First way or re-way?
First way?
Tractor number?
120317.
Thank you for using cat scale. Come on in and get your ticket.
Alright, sounds like a good idea. Alright, just got the scale ticket and I am good. Like, I got it right there. 32,000 on drives, 32,000 on the rear axles. And then I had to get fuel and stuff, so it said 32,400 on the drives, and I bet you I got that up to 32,700, which is on the trailer is 32,700, so fucking got it even on the first shot. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get rolling. Time to get home. Got about 9-hour drive to get home, so let's get on it. Yeah, it turns out that air leak was my suspension. I guess with this cold that's coming in and stuff like that, you know, plastic shrinks or whatever. So it's my airline for my airbags on the truck. Let's just turn that in when I get back and stuff, and mechanics will get to it pretty quick. That's what's good about First Fleet. Anything that's wrong with it, like, they fix it really quick and you're back on the road. Alright, finally rolling down US 24. Basically just hit Lyman and then head towards Colorado Springs. A little back road, goes through a few little towns, but nothing too bad. Almost home though. Yeah, check out the video I just dropped a little while ago if you can. I surprised my father-in-law with a rifle that he's wanted for a long time, and he was talking about it, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna get that for him. So I went out and bought it. Me and my wife went out and bought it. She put it under her name because it's her dad, so I just kind of wanted I wanted her to have the responsibility. I don't know, but yeah, guy was totally awesome. He's helped us out on a lot of things. He's helped the family out. He's like a head EOD guy in the military and stuff, or the Air Force. One of the top guys, like, so he likes to take that money that he makes and just hand it out to the family. Not just hand money, but he'll like do things and help out and pay for vacations and things like that. Just awesome, awesome guy. But yeah, check that out. Hit the like button. Yeah, subscribe. I only got 3 subscribers. I gained one today. I was really happy. It's like, yeah, moving on up. I don't want to take these links and just like drop my videos everywhere, you know what I mean? I'd rather have, you know, like honest people that want to watch or interested or, you know, want to conversate about stuff. So right now it's just, I don't know what to talk about because I don't know what people are thinking. So I figured I'd just document, you know, me working and just kind of share ideas, I guess, until something sticks or a theme comes. But yeah, this is just trucking. I mean, open for conversation. But I got another hour before I get home. So yeah, I guess the next time I'll talk to you will be on the yard. We're taking this to the Fountain Yard. We're not delivering it to Denver. So the good thing about First Fleet is you're not responsible for delivering the load all the time. You just drop it off at the yard and they got day cab people that'll run the loads up, and then, you know, you can just take your 10-hour break. But I mean, a lot of times we're off for 16 hours, 18 hours at a time. So for me, that's great. So like, I'm not making huge money, but I'm getting time off, and that's kind of what I want. I'm not looking to make big money. I mean, there's plenty of time to make big money. Maybe when I get old and can't move around and stuff, I'll go make some big money, you know. But right now, I'm pretty healthy and stuff. I want to get out and do stuff. I love hiking. I love just hanging out. So yeah. All right, next time we check in, we'll be in the yard. All right, just got back to the yard. Whew. Freaking cold out here. Colorado, it's about like 22 degrees right now. The good thing is it's not windy, but I forgot to put the seal on. I'm gonna run over our trailer. Trailer's just right over there. Pop the seal on. Nothing worse than like a company rejecting the load because it's not sealed properly. But yeah, here's our yard. Pretty small yard. I think all First Fleet yards are pretty small. But alright, well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, just easy money. Just drop the load in the yard, go home, somebody else deliver it.